Boom, baby. We are live, coming in hot from Seoul, South Korea. It's me, no camera MLD. I can't turn the camera on right now, guys. I had to get my veneers changed out, and I am not looking too hot right now, but I needed to talk about this. It's coming up on midnight right now in Korea, and I saw how bad this situation is with Akaash Singh's wife, and I just had to break this down because this is so bad. Beta male of the year is 100% Akash Singh, and his wife is doing what a lot of women do, which is called gaslighting, when they just keep lying and lying and lying about some circumstance because they know if they get caught, they're already cooked. And this is a pretty bad situation. And Akash is a beta male to his core, and karma is so real. And the reason I'm saying karma is real because Akash Singh tried to make fun of my good friend Myron Gaines. And, I'm not trying to clout Jack and be like, oh, I'm defending Myron because he's popular. I was friends with Myron before he was Myron Gaines. No one in the manosphere has a longer relationship with Myron Gaines than me. And I know Myron may, like, people think he's an asshole and stuff, but Myron's actually a really good guy with a good heart. And I just love seeing the arrogance of these beta males really get the comeuppance that they deserve. And this is such a bad situation because if you pay attention to women like her, okay, this there is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. Okay. His wife, Jasleen Singh, is a bad woman. This is a very bad woman. She's a bad individual. This woman is an evil person. Okay. She is using him. I would not be surprised if she's cheating on him. She is going to get her karma too. Karma is extremely real, guys. If you don't believe me, ask the fat guy in Brazil where his YouTube channel is. Okay. And you tell me. But the more time progresses and the way I see things happening right now, as my good friend Lewis says, when it comes to American women, the female bull market is over. They are getting completely exposed, and this guy's credibility is 1000% in the garbage. The only way he can save himself is is he has to divorce this woman. That's the only way he can save himself. But some of these guys, they can't be saved, man. I'll tell you a quick story. I have a friend, and I could tell that his girl was giving me the eye, right? And this is a girl in Japan, and he's a foreigner. This guy's a good-looking guy. He's a stud, you know. But she was giving me the eye, and that's his girlfriend. And I was like, dude, you don't see this? Like, she's hitting on me. Like, she's like making a move. And he didn't want to see it. So you know what I did? I slid in her DMs, and I was like, yo, we should hang out. And she was like, oh, really? What do you want to do? I was like, well, just come over to my house. And I sent her a winky face emoji. And she was like, okay, I'll come over. What time is good? And I was like, yeah, this time on, Wednesday, come over. She was like, okay, I'm coming. And then I took the screenshots and I showed my friend. And you know what he told me? He said, no, man, she's just a naive girl. You don't get it. She's naive. She doesn't understand what you're trying to do. I was like, dude, this is your girlfriend, and she's agreeing to come to my house when she knows I have a girl too, and she's down to come over to my house when I'm sending her winky faces and stuff. And in Japan, if a girl sends you the winky face, she knows what's up. And he didn't want to believe it. And that right now is exactly what we're dealing with Akash Singh and his wife. This is a very bad situation, and this is going to be a long episode because I just have to break everything down. I do have my travel mic. It's a brand new microphone. Am I coming in clear to you guys? Let me know. But this is going to be a long breakdown because I know everybody wants like, the cheap, quick dopamine. But if you really want to become a master of women, okay, and be a guy that you do not need to beg women, you do not need to pay women, you do not need to do anything that is like transactional for them to want to be around you. When you truly understand female nature and you call them out on their BS and you let them know you're not to be deceived and tricked, they respect you and they are attracted by that. She, when I talk about Jasleen Singh, she does not respect Akash. And the reason she doesn't respect him is because she treats him like crap and she lies to him and she sees him buying the lies. She sees him falling for it and she's like, wow, what a stupid moron. What a dummy. What a dumb man. That's what she's thinking. So she's a very bad person, guys. There is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. She is a very bad person. She is a bad individual. AI Handler says, why is this man such a simp? Because, he has some clear self-worth problems. One thing I've noticed, I'm 40 now, I've lived a lot of life. And one thing I've noticed is the more a guy wants to be center of attention, the more a guy wants to be famous, the more he like wants to do and be seen and be recognized by everybody, he's really insecure. In all my years of running this brand, which is 10 years now, I never once sought out to like, oh, I want to be famous. I want to have clout. I want all this stuff. It was never like that. Okay. It just happened to me organically. I just happened to blow up. And, the whole red pill manosphere is like kind of getting the whole blanket shadow ban right now. And, big tech is silencing us and trying to shut us down. But I keep showing up and doing the right thing, which is like helping men and educating men and doing the right thing. And I know I'm going to be on the right side of history and I can go to sleep at night knowing that I always did the right thing when the camera came on. And that's what we're going to be breaking down today. So it's going to be a long episode, but it's going to be very thorough and you're going to learn a lot. And I'm going to call out everything because I see so many lies. I see so much, manipulation. And I want you guys to understand that, like, if you're with a bad woman, okay, you have to leave her. And if you think that you can't do better, statistically, you're just completely incorrect. Because if you get a bad woman, that means you can get a good woman. It's just a numbers game. It's just a volume game. There's nothing magical or, spiritual or anything about it. It's just, you got to learn how women communicate, and then you got to understand how to operate in the right way. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's just get right into today's episode. I'm going to play the intro and we'll pop on and we're going to get going.
Established.
Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something else to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
I am teaching you how to be strong. I am teaching you how to be powerful. So when bad things happen to you, you don't quit.
Okay, because you don't know how.
Because you don't know.
No, if I'm not going to explain to myself.
In normal conversation where people aren't sitting around and patronizing you because you're loud and obnoxious, and a lot of people don't want to confront you and tell you that. But I'll tell you that right now, young lady. You're very loud and obnoxious and you're rude.
You wanted to blow it up and make me seem like something I'm not, and I didn't appreciate that. But that's okay. You can do what you want to do for your content.
Oh boy, somebody's triggered.
And
She's
you can
triggered.
do that. No, Adam sent me a clip.
You should want a woman that you can build with.
She can build me a sandwich.
But my man,
It's common sense in every other country in the god world, but here you gotta get out a god Venn diagram and be like, hey, Don't post half-naked photos of yourself because you're gonna attract fucking predators.
All right, we're not going to do any comment review because you know, I'm on borrowed time right now. I'm just kind of cooked, but appreciate you guys for being here. Love you all. Thank you for Daniel for saying the edge walk. LMAO. That was more. That was actually a tribute to Morpheus in Matrix Reloaded when he had the katana and he had the fully automatic Glock. You know, because I view myself as like Morpheus. You know, I don't want to be the chosen one. I want to be the one who found the chosen one, and the chosen one is Myron Gaines. You know, but let's just jump right into it because okay, for you guys that don't know what's happening, so Akaash Singh was being really aggressive and nasty to Myron a couple years ago. They invited him on their liberal podcast, which honestly, the Flagrant 2 is not that funny. None of those guys are even funny. They're all beta males. No, not a single one of them is an alpha male, and the whole podcast is just kind of like very cringe. And like it's one thing, like I know, like, you know, I'm kind of low key cringe, but like I know I'm cringe, and so I try to be cringe. I'm not trying to be cool. They're trying to be cool, and they are cringe. So it's like so bad. So this is all happening recently, and because Jasleen Singh, like I told you earlier, she's trying her band. She's trying to make like this, you know, slut kind of, you know, Indian girl version of Call Her Daddy. And you know, she's an American woman. And like I've been saying all these years, when you talk about it just objectively, if you're gonna be with an American woman, you are fishing from the bottom of the global barrel. American women are the worst for dating, the worst for love, the worst for families. You know, they constantly get abortions and kill their kids. They constantly get divorces and destroy families. They ruin people's lives. And it's because men in America have lost their backbone. They have no frame. They have no ability. They don't want to be real men and call women out on their bad behavior. And look at the country. It's totally cooked, you know? And so, yeah, we're going to just, excuse me. Ooh, fucking dying over here. But yeah, I'm kind of cooked. I'm getting my veneers take off, and so I had to redo them. And yeah, that's why there's no camera. I'm in Korea. It's a little late, and it just started snowing in Korea, and I didn't pack properly. I didn't think it would be this cold. I'm out here, you know, I have to go out to this this other clinic on Monday because I'll be getting stem cell treatments in both my knees and having full reconstruction of both my ACLs and both my knees as well. Sometime in, you know, January, February, I had to get in line. Korea leads the world in stem cell research, so I'll have the knees of like a 25-year-old man soon enough. Just all these years of combat sports kind of caught up with me, and it is what it is. But anyways, let's just jump right into it. And, you know, I want to, before we even start, I want to tell you something. If you're one of these men out here who wants to sit down and watch the entire episode from start to finish because you want to learn, you want to level up, you want to do good in this world, you want to like find a good woman, you know, you have my respect because I used to be just like you. You know, I was looking for answers on YouTube when I was younger, and I found them. And it made me the man that I am today. And I'm just so blessed to be this person. I'm so proud of who I am. And so if you're one of those people like me back in the day, you know, if it feels like you're down and out, it feels like you can't fucking get ahead, and it feels like you're putting your head against the wall and banging your head against the wall and you can't fucking get shit done. You know, I just want to let you know there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Just keep going. Just keep pushing. You'll have your breakthrough. I promise you. Remember, I came from nothing. I came from, you know, poverty, abuse, broken home, you know, still have to deal with my crazy mom to this day. And I'm just saying you can make a new family. You know, a lot of you guys are like my new family, man. So many of you reached out to me and called me and said happy birthday. I got like 300 plus happy birthday messages. And you know, I just thank God, and I'm so blessed that you guys are here with me. And I just want to say thank you all for being here. And so I'm in return, I'm just going to try and teach you guys the truth about this situation, because this is a very evil woman we're dealing with right here. There is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. This is a very evil woman we're dealing with here. And you know, the flagrant people, they're trying to like milk the situation, but they're just so cringe. It's just like, it's so brutally cringe. So they know this has been going super viral. Everybody has been making fun of Akaash Singh, and it got to the point that they have to do this. And again, people want to say, you know, I know people like Sneeko and shit are saying like, you know, the red pill is dead and stuff. The red pill will never die. Sneeko's just saying that because he has beef with Fresh, and I just think it's both. I think it's stupid that they're both beefing with each other. I'm friends with Sneeko. I'm friends with Fresh. And I think it just shows they're both like kind of being immature, and they need to squash that beef, because you know we need as many men on the united front as possible to continue to win this war, and we are winning it. You know, so said all that to say this. You know, let's work together, and I'm gonna break it down for you guys right now.
The truth will be revealed. Marriages will be shattered. Friendships destroyed.
This is so cringe. This is like I'm so embarrassed just to even watch this.
Nothing will be the same again. Our guest, once a beloved comedian, has spent the last couple weeks being destroyed, disrespected. He's been dragged through the mud, and he couldn't even take out that tiny little of his and stuff it inside for his own.
Hold on, YouTube has an error. You always have to like refresh with the new update that YouTube has to like play it at 1.5 speed. Here we go. Let's go back.
Tonight on Flagrant, the truth will be revealed. Marriages will be shattered. Friendships destroyed. Nothing will be the same again. Our guest, once a beloved comedian, has spent the last couple weeks being destroyed, disrespected. He's been dragged through the mud, and he couldn't even take out that tiny little of his and stuff it inside for his own pleasure. Give it up for our friend here to tell his side of the story, Akaash Singh.
Brother, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You can't imagine what you've been going through the last few weeks. Tell us what's been on your mind,
Dude,
what's been on your heart.
I'm so glad you asked me, man. It's been really hard for me.
Hard for you?
Oh my God! Kathleen Singh is in the building. She wants vengeance. Security is here. Security is stopping her. The Punjabi power. Oh my God! She's abusing the security guards. It's absolute pandemonium. It's part of the topic he wants to see. Oh my Lord! Kathleen, this is a podcast on a Friday. What are you doing?
This is so cringe. And if you don't believe me, just look at the likes of dislike ratio. Only 15K likes and 75K dislikes. And then like the comments are just like abundantly on Myron's side. So we're winning, guys. Don't even sweat it, bro. Just hold the line, guys. We're gonna turn this whole thing around. We're gonna make men great again. You'll see.
Let's just get right into it.
Yeah.
Which frat party should my daughter avoid? I have a 2-year-old daughter. Which frat party should she not go to?
Shy should avoid Teak because they definitely know.
And you could see that like these guys are genuinely having fun. The black guy on the left, the white guy, Andrew Schultz, but like Akaash is just like forcing himself to fucking just tolerate this shit. Your wife should not be bringing shame to your name. Your wife should not be bringing anything to you but peace and helping you. That's like the purpose of a wife. And a husband is the same. Like you guys got to bring each other peace. You guys got to work together, you know. And she's a disgrace of a woman, and a disgrace of a human being, quite frankly.
They make you pop that thing crazy.
No, they spiked the drink.
No way.
Yeah, so they got kicked off of our campus.
No
for
way.
doing that. Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Popping pussy. Yeah. Let's just get some definition.
Okay.
We're gonna any terms that you might need to know the actual meaning of. Alex is here
To
to break
be
it down.
fair, I thought it was just like dancing, getting dressed up, and maybe that was my mistake.
Yeah.
So I acknowledge that.
Look at this. Big one.
Yeah, the act of getting dressed up, looking fly as hell, wearing a minimum of 3-inch heels, preferably higher, and dancing your ass off
Urban
into the
Dictionary
wee hours of the morning. That was what I was doing.
Yeah, this is white people's definition of it. This is what you learn. Guys, what do you think popping pussy is?
Yeah, you see, black people don't play. Like, you know what I love about black people is black people have way higher levels of social intelligence and like human intelligence than other people. Because they have to watch out for shit. They have to watch out for like the cops treating them like shit. They get treated like shit, like just for the fact that they're black. I got a fucking I got a taste of like what racism really is like from living in Japan and like just getting treated like shit just because like you exist and you look a certain way. And black people are really fucking, socially intelligent more than fucking normal, than the average person. And she's trying to lie right now by saying, because she had a clip and she's like, I was popping my pussy, living my best life at frat houses. Like everybody knows, like if you go to a fucking frat house and you're a girl, like they're trying to fuck you. And she's trying to do damage control, but she's thriving in this chaos. She's loving this because this is the clout that she fucking, has been dying for, that she can't get because she's a talentless fucking, if you hadn't asked me personally, she's quite literally a talentless whore. Jasleen Singh is a talentless whore, in my opinion, quite literally by the definition. So these black guys are like, yeah, bitch, okay, you popping your pussy and it means you're dressing up and dancing. Shut the fuck up.
See?
And it's just such a trashy thing to be saying as well. It's just very trashy, But these guys, look at these guys. They're just a bunch of gestures. Look at Akaash Singh, dude. Like you're 41 years old and like your wife is out here humiliating you and you haven't divorced her. Like you're a disgrace of a man.
Joey Curtis is not that. Okay? They're doing more than security.
That was my bad. That was my bad.
That was your bad.
That was
The real Urban Dictionary. Just give me a call every time. Anytime you're worried about anything like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. As a white, I thought popping pussy was just dancing. I thought it was
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I knew that's what you meant.
Yes, that's
right.
what I meant.
But like once the internet makes you a whore,
yeah,
they're looking at Joe, we're talking
Joe, friend's wife.
That's my wife, yo. This is his wife. That's my wife for the time being. What's going on? We have a calcium market, by the way. We have a calcium market. There's a calcium market that's been made. Will Akaash and Jasleen divorce before 2027? I just want to point that out. Okay.
2027?
Yeah, you guys
we have like a long way.
Yeah, we got We're trying to rebrand you right now, Jasleen.
Okay, I
gotta wait that long.
Can we get some other definitions out of the way?
Yeah, let's get some other
definitions. Yeah. Allegedly, and you can correct me if I'm wrong here. Is it true that you said that there was a rotation of guys?
A roster.
Roster.
Yeah, what is a roster?
What does
What
does this mean?
You guys have to understand. Have you ever heard of the repressed Catholic schoolgirl?
Never.
Yes.
I was, yeah, you know. Okay.
Yeah.
So
His Catholic school was in his living room. Imagine how repressed he was.
I was a repressed Indian girl that I didn't even watch Jersey Shore in high school because I felt it to be too inappropriate. So when I got to college, I'm like, oh my God.
And I just want you to pay attention, okay? This is a female psychopath. This is a very bad person. And she is sitting there and she is lying to her husband, first and foremost. And now she's lying to the world. And when you're a liar, if you want to have any kind of fucking decency, if you want to save any face, when you get caught in a lie, if you double down on the lie, then like people are just going to disrespect you even more. They're just going to be like, wow, this person is just a total gigantic piece of shit. And that's exactly what she is. So I want you to pay attention to her psychology, because here's the greatest thing is like women in 2025, especially American women, they are fucking straight up always snitching on themselves because they have no self-control and they just want to babble everything that they have going on in their life on social media. So like, that's why when you have a girl, if you have a relationship with a girl and she's like consistently always going on the internet and telling about your relationship and telling her friends about your shit, sending your screenshots, your text messages between you and your girlfriend, your wife, and showing them to people. That's like a very disgraceful woman. There's a very immature woman. It's a very stupid woman, quite frankly. And that's exactly what you're looking at right now. She's a very talentless individual. She can't get anything right. Her brand sucks. She sucks. And just, you know why? It's because she's just not a good person. She's a shitty individual. She's a leech. She's constantly torturing this guy. And the only thing he could do to save himself some self-respect is to divorce her. But he doesn't do it because he has bad frame, no game, and he has low self-esteem. And he's trapped mentally because he doesn't realize that he could get out and find a good woman that does love him for himself. Because he's the fucking, You know, every man out there, you can find a girl that loves you. If these guys were like like quadriplegics, you know, all these guys with like wives that are like love them and they're in like wheelchairs and stuff, then Akaash Singh, who's like a guy who's making some money, has some clout, you know, you can go out there and replace this terrible woman. Like your woman, guys, your woman is either like, it's like stock markets, okay? It's like crypto markets. Your woman is either a green bar or a red bar. You know, when you see the candle charts, when the price goes up, the bar is green. When the price goes down, the bar is red. There's two types of women. And this is all across cultures. They say this. And even in Japan, they have something called an ageman, which is a vagina that gives, and sageman, which is a vagina that takes away. And a woman who's an ageman is a woman who, like, when you date her, you level up, you get the promotion at job, you know, everything goes good. And the sageman is a woman who's like, she just makes your life terrible. She ruins your life. She drags you down. A famous case that I always talk about is Cody Garbrandt. Cody Garbrandt used to be the bantamweight champion, 135 of the UFC. And he married this one woman who was just in it for the clout. She married him when he became champion. And then since then, he went on like a massive losing streak, lost the belt, went from international superstar to like irrelevant guy, constantly getting knocked out. And this right here, I want you to just pay attention to her because she's lying the whole time. She's lying, and then we have evidence too. We're going to pull up here in a second, but she's lying about everything. So let's continue.
I can dress however I want. I can do whatever I want.
You have a roster of crap.
What does a roster mean?
So it didn't actually translate to a roster. It just meant like two guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start taking notes. Okay. So she says only two guys she was making out with. Okay. That's her defense. Okay. Jaslene's defense. I'm gonna write it in the chat and pin it on the screen. Okay. Jaslene's defense. Okay. That's her thing right there. That's what she said. She was two guys she was making out. That was her roster. Okay. Okay. Let's continue.
You say hooking up. I think people
when I mean hooking up, I just meant making out. Again, like everything I say is so amplified and hyperbolic because it's so like incongruous to who I actually am as a person.
Right.
And what's crazy is like that's all a lie. Look how she's just straight faced telling this lie.
It is so amplified and hyperbolic because it's so like incongruous to who I actually am as a person.
Right. So you're saying you're a big old prude.
Yeah, literally.
Now I will be honest. As much as I was heartbroken by what was going on with you guys and definitely with Akaash, my brother, there was a little part of me that was like, it would be hilarious to come in here and find out you had a huge roster of lying about being a virgin this whole time. It would have been heartbreaking for you. Yeah. You know, you waited your whole life to share your virginity with a girl, and she threw it to some frat house 20 years ago.
A white dude.
A white guy. A fucking white guy.
Yeah.
Got that shit. Don't stop right there. Let's go. Okay. So no real roster.
Yes.
Because what a roster is, what is a roster? Al?
Yeah, what's a roster?
What was a roster?
Urban Dictionary, Indian Dictionary. Right?
Yeah. Turban Dictionary. Okay, Al, what is a roster, Al?
So a roster is a rotation of partners that they would pop their pussy for me.
No, okay.
That's what a roster would do.
I didn't mean like
women on my roster would be popping their pussy.
Oh, I don't even like you saying that word.
Why like that? Yeah,
and that feels uncomfortable.
With all due respect.
With all due respect, thank you.
No, this is a good lesson.
This is a good lesson.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not
Remember the
what I
black
meant.
substitute teacher in King Field? That's that. Right now. He's really explaining things.
Yeah.
Any other questions about the world that you have?
No.
Also, why buffalo chicken wraps every day?
Me?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
You posted it on the internet.
Wait, I don't know this one. Is that what you call the black guys?
No,
Sorry, guys. Okay.
Look at Akaash. Like he's just suffering. This guy is being humiliated around the world. Like he is so he's so weak. That right there, when you are a weak man, guys, I'm telling you, women will torture you. When a woman sees that you're a weak man, you have no frame, you don't stand up to her, you don't call her out on her bullshit, she doesn't respect you. She'll hate you more, and then she'll do more humiliation things to torture you more. Because in her heart, she wants you to stand up to her. She wants a strong guy. She doesn't feel safe with this guy. Okay, at all.
Oh, that was Popeye chicken sandwich.
Okay, wait, tell us, what is the buffalo chicken wraps?
No, it's just literally I would just order buffalo chicken wraps every day for dinner.
That's it.
I think where the confusion was is like I was just talking about this nostalgia for being in college when it's like you're still a child, but it feels like you're in the adult world and like you're so insulated and you're in this bubble and like everything's just so simple and easy. And that's more what I was talking about.
Now everybody thinks you're a gold digging whore.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
there's a
working
lot of
hard.
people.
I'm reaching excellence.
Please, you're a professional here. You're doing security, okay? You cannot laugh at him calling his own wife a gold digging whore, okay?
No, she told me to shut up. It's even.
Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. Okay. Also, like in terms of the gold digging.
Yeah.
Like
serious.
Do you consider yourself a good gold digger?
Yeah. Because I invested low and waited for it to go high.
You're a gold prospect. Yeah, that's not a gold digger.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're like a what is that? You're like a hedge fund manager. Yeah, you're like Akaash with Bitcoin.
Exactly. And it's like
she bought much lower than I did. She bought at the bottom. She could not have bought
That is
lower.
something that
but
is.
to be fair, like I was working too in the beginning, and you weren't. Yeah.
What were you doing?
I worked at when we met. I worked at Goldman Sachs. I got a job at Deloitte after I graduated college. I was a consultant. I worked in data analytics.
You're
a gold digger.
Yeah,
You got this girl sleeping on the ground.
Yeah, I know. This whole thing backfired.
I was paying rent.
I used to really believe that you guys were poor with his sob stories, so we could get Patreon going. I didn't know you're working at a fucking hedge fund this whole time. You were spending your money.
Well, I wasn't making that much. I was making like 70 grand a year in New York City on 2 people.
But that's good though.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Okay, so then when did you guys get really broke, and why did you stay with him?
2018. Okay, do you want the real answer or the fun answer?
I want to know the real answer, and like I want to know that because I heard this beautiful story that Akaash told about you guys sleeping on the floor, and then like him wanting to give you his North Face or something, and then you give it back because you're like, it's not Mew Mew. I'm not sleeping in the North Face. You saved your money and gave me Mew Mew. Yeah, I'll sleep on the floor with you. Yeah. No, but you guys were sleeping on the floor because you were evicted from your apartment. You were moving to New Jersey, right? This is real.
Basically.
And you still want to stay with him.
Yeah, I mean,
why?
Yeah.
I never actually asked why.
No, you know why, bro. Come on.
That right there is a huge tell. I want to show you some body language too. Look, see this? Okay, you can look this up. You can verify it right now. When somebody is sitting with their hand against their head like that, that means that they're thinking of something very deep that is weighing on their mind. Okay, when he's holding his hand right there, his head is holding his hand. Excuse me, his hand is holding his head up. Okay, this is a guy who's suffering. Look at those eyes. Your wife shouldn't be making you feel like this. And again, the only self-respecting thing to do is to divorce her. Okay, he's not in a good place, and in his intuition, deep in his heart, he knows that she's lying, but he's conflicted by like a sense of false moral justice. Like, oh, I got to do the right thing. I got to believe my wife. I got to do this. And this is why you got to go out there and have experience, because he had no experience. And he literally, and I see this happen all the time, guys. I'm a dating coach. I help guys get girls all the time. And a lot of these guys, man, the first girl that gets some attention, they fuck, okay, she's my girlfriend. Okay, I'm going to lock her down. And it's so bad because, you have no skills. You have no skills. You don't know what you're doing. You need to go out there and you need to date around and you need to get like experience, because if not, you're going to get fucking locked up with some hoe. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Shout out to Mr. T Wolf, $10 super chat, says, I've seen so many guys in my life treated like this in private. This is legit the relationship equivalent of a communist struggle session. I feel like this guy might off himself instead of divorce. Nah, he's too much of a pussy to off himself. If he can't get rid of her, he won't get rid of himself. Hopefully he has some good friends around him, because this is what happens when you're famous too, right? Nobody wants to tell him the truth. Nobody wants to be like, yo, this bitch is a hoe, bro. Like, she's playing you. Right. But again, like I told you with that one friend, when I showed him his girlfriend was about to cheat on him with me, sometimes they just don't want to believe the truth, man. And you got to let them burn. You got to let them suffer. It's now your place to help people, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
I never actually asked why.
No, you know why, bro. Come on.
And he's saying, why do you, because that's a big tale too. Look what he says right here. Look.
But you guys were sleeping on the floor because you were evicted from your apartment. You were moving to New Jersey, right? This is real.
Basically.
And you still want to stay with him.
Yeah, I mean,
why?
Yeah.
And that's a genuine question. He's saying, why did you stay with me? Because he's questioning the relationship. If you are actually with a woman and you've been with her for multiple years, you know why she's with you. You know why she's sticking around when you're in a good relationship. But this guy right here, he doesn't know his value. Because if he knew his value, he wouldn't stay with this girl. So that's why he's asking her, why did you stay with me? Why? He's confused. And he has pride in holding on to the wrong thing right now, because what's happening is he, like I said, in his heart of hearts, he knows he's supposed to dump this chick. He knows he's got to dump this chick, right? And he does, like, I know people in the chat are clowning him, right? Chase Hadley, I don't think he is valuable. Like, he's a comedian. He became a successful guy, you know? Everybody has value in this world. It's just like, what is your value? Everybody has different values, right? But with this guy right here, he questions his value because he's married to a very terrible woman. That's what it is happening.
I never actually asked why.
No, you know why, bro. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. You got that muffin top.
Yeah, you got that loud. Yeah.
Okay, the real answer.
What is loud?
His dick smells.
Oh, that dick. Yeah, because once you, guys, you guys are professional security.
What else you like breaks out?
Come on, you can make sure. Okay, no, but for real, you got a stink dick husband sleeping on the floor. like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, you're supposed to be a gold digging whore according to the internet.
That's what I'm saying. There was like so many red flags early on.
But why'd you say that's
okay?
I think it's so ironic that she's calling out him being red flags. Like, they're fucking, their fucking accusations or confessions. She's the one with red flags, glaring red flags. He's the good guy in the situation. But there you go.
Because I felt like as soon as I met you, it was love at first sight.
Bullshit.
I loved you. Like, I don't know. I just felt like, and maybe like you feel like that when you guys met your wives or your fiance. It's like, you just like know when you have that special connection. It's like, okay, like God picked this person out for me. And like everything he did from top to bottom, like his character, his integrity, his personality, like I just like loved everything about it. So I was like, okay, like I don't want to just leave because we're going through a hard time, because I really believed in like his potential, like just like you did,
for sure.
Because obviously you were more successful than Akaash, like in the very beginning and stuff. And now you guys, yeah, whatever.
I also believe that he was incredibly brilliant and talented, but also just an amazing soul, an incredible person.
Exactly. But I also knew that about him, that he had like ambition and this work ethic. So I was like, okay, like, so we're gonna go through this bumpy time, but I was like praying harder than I ever prayed, just that we would get out of it and like something would resolve. And I was just hoping that.
And it worked. Those prayers worked.
Yeah,
and you haven't prayed for his balls to change. No.
I never prayed for that.
It just shows me that you might like it. It's like Vegemite for Australia.
Yeah, it's acquired taste. Women pick up pheromones.
Yeah, there is a way that just kept you in it. You just...
Look at that. Like you look at Kosh. That was such like a fake forced laugh. Like if you burst out laughing and then you quickly go to not laughing like he just did, that's a total fake laugh. Look at this. Watch this. He bursts out laughing and immediately, like in less than 2 seconds, recollects himself.
I never prayed for that.
It just shows me that you might like it. It's like Vegemite for Australia.
Yeah, it's acquired taste. Women pick up pheromones.
Yeah, there is a way that just kept you in
it. Look at that. That was not a genuine laughter. Look at that. Quickly. He's forcing himself to pretend he's okay, and he's not okay.
Maybe, it's possible.
Carnal smell.
Why do you say carnival smell? What's that about? Why are you doing that to me?
That's crazy. Carnal.
Yeah, what is that?
Carnal smells better.
Okay, the other thing that we saw these videos of was the ducking the kisses. That was those. Listen,
these ones pissed me off.
That I'm guilty of.
These ones pissed me off, and I didn't like it one bit. And I need you to explain yourself to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We need to know.
Honestly, I
also can I just say that I would watch the videos and I would die laughing. As a friend who loves him, I would die laughing because they edited it so perfectly where like he's going in and then but he's already got his lips pursed, so he got to commit to the kiss.
Yeah, we got to check out the Shifty edit right there.
That might have been Shifty might have been edited.
No, Shifty made it.
Shifty?
Chef.
Anyway, okay. So tell us about the duck. Do you always duck his kisses when there are not people around?
No, not when there aren't people around, just when there are people around. And I never even knew.
Worse.
I never.
He's right. He's right. And the real laughter they're having here after him, because she does want to kiss him in front of people, because she's genuinely embarrassed. She doesn't like this guy. She does not like him, guys. She does not like this guy.
I didn't
Explain
know.
yourself.
I didn't know that I did that. I didn't know that I did that. So
Look at his laugh. Look at that. This is so not real. Like look at his laugh, and like how quickly he recollects himself.
No, not when there aren't people around, just when there are people around. And I never even knew.
Worse.
I never. I didn't
Explain
know.
yourself.
I didn't know that I
Tell
did
us
that.
why.
I didn't know that I did that. So I really sat.
See, look at like when Andrew Schultz laughs versus him. Big difference. Andrew's still like kind of smiling and like he goes back to misery mode because he is miserable.
And thought about it. So I think it's a few things. I think it's like
I'm really sad and thought
yeah,
about it.
because I'm like, okay, maybe it's like the repressed Indian girl thing where it's like I get a little bashful. I do get a little shy despite what the internet thinks.
Most Indians do. I'm the exception.
Yeah, I think I also get overstimulated.
This is a girl saying, I get bashful, I get shy. She has been on the internet saying, I was out here popping my pussy. Okay, shy girls don't talk like that. There's another thing where she talked about she had a guy spend the night and she said all they did was make out. And then she said she woke up and her asshole felt so sore. A shy girl doesn't go on the internet and talk about her asshole. A shy girl doesn't go on the internet and say, I was popping my pussy, living my best life in these white boy frat houses. You know, because for a lot of these colored girls too, they think it's a flex to get fucked by white guys. You know, that's why she said I was in these white boy frat houses because she's trying to signal that she is fucking, you know, a worthy mate that she's desired. And the reality is true alpha males, guys who truly see her value, treat her exactly the way she should be treated, which is fucked and thrown away. Look at this guy. Look at his face right here. Look at his face. A woman that you marry shouldn't make you feel like this. A woman that you marry should not make you feel like this. It is an embarrassment. It is a total embarrassment. Okay.
Because Akaash does it a lot, like every 30 seconds. Like a little bit.
I get it now.
That's why I grabbed your chin so you couldn't
move my face.
Who's Mike? Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, suck that off. You did. Okay, so it is a little bit overstimulating for you.
Yeah, it like regulates him, but it kind of overstimulates me. And like the videos people have seen are like the proposal videos, they're like already overstimulating.
Okay, so here's the thing that I think is like very relatable.
So she's saying like, oh, I was overstimulated. That's why I didn't kiss you. When he proposed to her for the first time, he proposed to her in public and he tried to kiss her in public and she didn't want to kiss him. Okay. When a girl really likes you, she can't stop smiling around you. She keeps trying to be close to you. She wants you to be posting your photos everywhere on social media. She wants to brag to the whole world. This is my man. This is my man. Right? That's not what she's doing. She's hiding him. She's embarrassed of him. Okay?
I think the relatable thing is not wanting to make out with your partner in front of your entire family.
Yeah.
But most people just do it because they're like, oh, I don't want my partner to feel embarrassed in this moment, even though they're like, ugh. And you're just like, you just feel the ugh. But I do think it is, I do think it's relatable though to have that sensation of like, I don't want to be intimate around my like brother, sisters, or mom, dad.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that is, I think that's relatable to people.
Yeah.
But most people just do it and then do a quick one. Like my wife will just give me like a quick smooch and then go back to doing
never saw our parents kissing ever. So it's like so foreign to us.
This is an interesting thing.
Oh, we never saw our parents kissing. It's so foreign to us. I was popping my pussy in these white boy frat houses. My asshole was sore from a Tinder hookup. Shy girls don't talk about their Tinder hookups. Crazy.
That a lot of the internet might not understand, but it's like your family, your parents were not like romantically in love at all. And would you say yours?
You could cut romantically.
You know what I mean? Were they both arranged? Were the marriages both arranged?
Yeah.
And sometimes arranged marriage, it's a freak off. They love fucking all the time.
Yeah. Probably.
Probably.
But they don't show us. Even they don't see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You can't show that to children.
Yeah.
Aki's gonna see it.
They're gonna see it?
Now, especially the internet has shamed her and not done it. So
now she got no excuse.
Yeah, that's true.
Me one.
There we go.
Okay.
Well,
So, yeah.
can we settle something for the internet?
Yeah.
Will you kiss Akaash right now?
I don't even know if I want to see it.
On the lips.
Okay.
Prove everybody wrong.
But it's gonna press like
Bring that ass over here.
Yeah.
You see what she said? It will mess up my lip gloss. She's more concerned about her getting some clout from the situation than she is for showing affection to her husband. These little things, like I said, you know, this episode's going to take a long time to break down, but I want you guys to pay attention because I could see this stuff. You know, I've been in the game now. Goddamn, I've been in the game 23 years. You know, I had my first girlfriend when I was 13. And then I lost my virginity when I was 17. I'm 40 now. So 23 years out here dealing with chicks, you know, on a sexual basis. If you want to go as early as 13 when I had a girlfriend and shit, then 27 years. Right? She is embarrassed. Even here, when she's supposed to be clearing her name, she's so disgusted by him because he's a beta male workhorse to her that she doesn't want to do it. If a girl loves you, she's going to want to get her lipstick all over you. She's going to want to cover you with her lipstick. She's want to mark you. I've been in clubs with multiple women that were in love with me. They just kept on hugging me and kissing me, and they didn't care if their makeup got on my clothes or the you know, lipsticks on my cheek or whatever. Okay? They don't care. Okay? Yeah, Red Cap, very good point there. He says, she can't even pretend she like him. Facts, bro. Facts. And Brooklyn Powell's a woman in the chat. She says, yeah, we will mark you. You see? So we got a woman in the chat agreeing with us.
Oh, shit.
This is so cringe.
It was overstimulating. It was overstimulating.
Cross his legs.
Shows or show.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck this. What is this shit? You could just see the misery in his face. What is this, a plug for all their fucking stand-up comedy?
Oh my God.
Oh,
okay. That was heartbreaking for me.
Oh.
Now I feel for Jesse. What an asshole this guy. He humiliated his wife in front of millions and billions of people.
It was an accident. Can I just say there's so many
tell us.
TikToks where I talk so positively about him, and
But
like,
why that doesn't go viral?
Yeah.
Positively talking about people.
well, yeah, but I was just saying I like found so many TikToks where I was saying so many amazing uplifting things, but they didn't grab onto that.
The internet will never reward positivity.
Yeah, that's true.
Lesson learned. Unless
Lesson
it's, yeah,
learned.
well, that is the tricky thing. But it is a weird thing. It's like when you share your life, like as a couple publicly with the world, you know, and you guys have like idiosyncrasies that are kind of different from a lot of couples.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, apparently, bro, the orgy thing was fucking. That shit was crazy. I even watched it and I was like, so break this down.
I need an explanation.
How's the orgy happen?
So okay, no, it hasn't.
Okay,
No, I only fucked one woman.
That's what I thought was that's what I thought was missing in the whole orgy combo is that he also gets to get some
Yeah.
side.
I could have doubled my body count.
Yeah. Now, would you have let him get some side in this hypothetical
Yeah,
orgy?
of course, everyone should be included.
Nah, but Akaash wants to do.
The dude.
You think he can handle all 10 inches of that? You think you can take
See, and when your co-hosts are dogging you like that, that black guy saying, nah, Akash wants the dude, like, he knows, bro. He knows. This black guy's a fucking sellout. I don't like this black guy at all. This guy's like a fucking fake liberal fag. Like a cigarette. That's what I meant when I say fag, because I'm a cultured man. But you know, like these guys, like, I don't know, bro. These guys have no backbone. It's crazy. These guys are such bad friends too. Like, it just shows you, poor guy. I feel bad for him, honestly. You know, shout out to Ken Rose, $5 super chat with the thumbs up. Thanks so much. You know, appreciate you guys and the donos. If you want to send a direct donation, there's a link in the chat, or to hear this link right here. This cuts out to YouTube donation. If you want to send me some money to get better in Korea, so I could go buy an ice pack for my fucking swollen face. Streamlabs.com/modern life dating channel. I'll shout you out on the screen. If you want to join my free Telegram community too, the link's in the description box below. Join it. We got like 70-something people in there. It's growing pretty quickly. And then don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and send a super chat. Be part of the show. Everybody who sent a super chat, appreciate you. But yeah, if you want to send the donut, I'll leave that up there. Mr. Modern Monkey says right here, simp's gonna simp. He's right. Shout out to you, bro, for seeing the truth. You know, it's in his nature. It's in his nature. You know, he's not like. She'll get to a point she will divorce him. This is not a relationship that's gonna last.
Nav, where's Nav taking it?
Come on, Nav shorter than me. Who taking it?
Oh! Nav at the bottom, the dick dragging on the carpet. Collecting dust. Shout out Nav, bro.
Yes.
Shout out Nav, you fucking homewrecker. Okay, what the fuck was that joke? Because I think for a lot of people, myself included, like I saw that and I was like, why would she even joke around about that?
Yeah.
With Akaash there, and like, what was the what was the backstory?
Now looking back, like it's been pointed out to me, and I get that. I feel like for us, I think I learned so much of my humor from Akaash, not to like justify it, but just
because that's exactly what she's doing. She is justifying it. And just to give you some quick backstory, what's happening is she's saying that, you know, she was on this is a very just inappropriate, like this is a girl who's not been checked her whole life. Okay. She's on her failing podcast with her chick friend, who's also like just so thirsty for clout that she'll sit there and let this woman talk about her husband like that. But she was saying like, your husband's so hot. I want to have sex with your husband. I want to have an orgy. You know, he has a big dick. He has a great body. He's such a handsome guy. And she was saying all this shit. And then later they had both of the husbands on the fucking podcast. And then they still were fucking like saying, oh yeah, I want to hook up. You want like, if your girl is telling you in front of you that she wants to have sex with another man, she does not like you. You know, that's the biggest problem that guys have in this world right now is like, they just fucking, they refuse to accept the fact that a woman doesn't like them. Like you have to be a real man. Like, you know, it sucks getting rejected. Okay. I get rejected to this day because that's just the game. No man has 100% hit score in the game. You're going to get rejected, and it sucks when you get rejected. It is what it is. Okay. But for her to like publicly talk about her, like triple disrespect, like talk about her friend's husband in front of the friend, because the hierarchy goes in regards to dominance. So the real hierarchy goes, Akaash has all the clout. He's at the top. And then number 2 is Jasleen. And then number 3 is Jasleen's friend. And then the Nav guy, he's irrelevant. He's at the bottom, right? But the real dynamic is because Jasleen controls Akaash, Jasleen's at the top. And then Akaash is below Jasleen. And then her friend is below Akaash. So she knows that she outranks Akaash, and she knows that she outranks Jasleen. And so she can talk crazy like that in front of her friend because she knows her friend wants clout. And she can talk disrespectful about her friend's husband. See, I want to have sex with your husband. Like, what kind of decent woman would do that? But again, this is a bitch run wild, bro. This is an unchecked bitch, a bitch run wild. You know? And it's crazy that she's out here even saying that she wants to have sex with another man in public.
To explain like, oh, if I say these absurd things, it's so funny because it's not who I actually am.
Right.
But I kind of forgot that like the internet doesn't know all these multi-dimensions of my personality, so they're just seeing this one thing.
Right.
So the orgy joke started with like Akaash being like, oh, Nav's really hot. Like Akaash would show Nav's picture to his trainer or whatever because he's like really like ripped or whatever.
I will say also, if she had a body count, I would have been like, hey, cut. But because she doesn't, and I know how like innocent she actually is.
Oh, you are a virgin? That's real?
I wasn't a virgin until I met him. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is the one moment of truth. Because again, if you want to talk about dominance or hierarchy on this fucking male sofa, Schultz is number 1, Akaash is number 2, and then I don't know who this black guy and this white guy are, but they're the 2 lesser guys that have to submit to Schultz and Akaash. But the 2 guys on the left know that they're more alpha and better than Akaash, but Akaash outranks them socially because he has more clout. So they have to pretend to be in a subservient role. But right here, Schultz is looking back at the boys like, oh, she's a virgin, huh? Watch again. I'm going to break it down for you.
Hey, also, if she had a body count, I would have been like, hey, cut. But because she doesn't, and I know how like innocent she actually is.
Oh, you are a virgin? That's real?
I wasn't a virgin until I met him. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, good to know.
Yeah.
And if she
Silence from those 2 jokesters. Silence, because they don't want to say anything to fuck up their clout game. You see that? Does it make sense to you guys? Yeah, and again, the black guy, like I said at the beginning of the chat, man, the brother knows she's lying. And black people have a good social intelligence, higher than the average, person of any other race. Black people have the highest levels of social intelligence, you know, on like a standard, you know, like if you're going to build a character, like, you know, Black people would have that special talent. That's like, okay, they can like sense social bullshit, sense lies. They have like good social intuition, you know? And yeah, Red Cap says, I did not notice that dynamic. Yeah, pay attention. You'll see. Like I said, I have to break it down. Like some things can't just be broken down in a quick 20-minute clip. But if you're wise enough to sit here and pay attention, you're gonna learn a lot, guys. I guarantee fucking to you.
Was it that body count thing? I'd be like, what are we doing here? Right. I would have been insecure about it, but I can be, not that I'm so secure, but with that joke, I'm like so secure.
Oh, I absolutely would feel insecure.
And I think stupidly, I was like, oh, it's an orgy, so it's all of us. It's not like
that is stupid.
Yeah.
I think you're being inclusive. You're being inclusive.
It's not a roti.
And funny, see how he stands up to her and calls her out on it. And because he has the highest social dominance amongst all these people, no one says shit. And like I said, I think Schultz is trying to do the right thing. But I think Schultz kind of already knows like Akaash ain't gonna fucking learn until, you know, he gets burned. And this was supposed to be like some kind of like, you know, gotcha on the world. But the reality is, this just made her look 10x worse. We'll check the comments after, but nobody believes this shit. And the thing is, when you lie to the public, right? That's why all these people are getting fucking found out right now. Like Saint the Sinner, done. Lied to the public. Said you're a multimillionaire. No, you're couch surfing off your fat white girl. Okay. All these people out here lying, buying followers, botting their fucking live chat viewers, you know, saying that they make all this money. They actually don't. Saying they have all this game. They're actually paying for pussy, you know. And when people find out that you lied, like they fucking hate you. And the only thing you could do is come out like, okay, you know what, I lied. And then people be like, all right, well, now we'll give you another chance. That's the only way you win. But, you know, this situation here, the fact that she's doubling it down on it, like this chick is cooked, bro. She's like, she will never be mainstream. She's, like I said, she's a talentless whore. She has no talent. She's a leech. She's spending up this man's money. Like, if you're dating a girl and she's spending up all your money, that's like a shitty wife, bro. Like, a good wife will, like, take your money and multiply it. You know, a good wife is frugal. A good wife is, like, a not embarrassing piece of shit like this is.
No, we're not doing this. That is stupid. Don't let me get out of pussy.
One of our fans asked us, would you guys have an orgy? So I just said, oh, I'm actively trying, like, as a joke. Because I just feel like...
I'll give you a piece of advice.
Okay.
If you clearly see that I'm the one commenting those things, you don't have to answer it on the podcast. If Andrew Schultz asks, so you guys are going to have an orgy on the podcast, you don't have to react to that real time.
Dude, Akaash was lying yesterday. He was like, "It's so annoying, this whole orgy thing. Like, I can't even cheat without her being there."
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. So much quality time. Let's do something separately. You know what I mean?
But how come you can have a joke about outsourcing hand jobs and blow jobs?
But aren't you cool with the hand jobs?
Yeah.
You're cool with him just getting a hand job massage?
Totally.
Are you act?
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I've said that.
And so that's another thing. If a girl really likes you, she doesn't want another woman even fucking looking at you. If a girl likes you, she does not want to share you at all. She's not going to be like, yeah, go get a hand job. You know why she says that? She's like, yeah, go fucking get a hand job so I don't have to touch your nasty dick because I'm repulsed by you. You know? And like people like, you know, Harry Z goes here, said, I'm so grateful for my relationship. Streets are cold. Like, you know, I know Harry. I know his girlfriend. Like, she don't want to fucking share him. She likes him a lot. She's very territorial in a healthy way. You know, when I spent time with Harry and his girlfriend, Harry's girlfriend like even cooked me breakfast. We all were in fucking Miami because when a girl likes you, she's going to want your friends to like her too. You know, and we're all having breakfast and she cooked fucking eggs for me, Harry, and her. And she made me a fucking omelet. And she was very sweet to me, very nice because she genuinely likes Harry. That's what women do. If they like you, they're going to want your friends to like you too. And they're going to be very nice to your friends. Her, on the other hand, you know, she's like, yeah, just go get a fucking hand job. Go fucking get away from me. And then she's like publicly again, she's doing the opposite. You know, she's humiliating him. She's telling her friend on top of that, yo, I want to fuck your husband. And she's trying to be like, oh yeah, it's a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. And what's crazy, she's doing this all on fucking Akaash's dime. He's financing this whole thing. Yeah, red cap, exactly. He says, for her, Akaash is harmless. Yeah, she doesn't respect him. I always say this, and it's so true. It's a term I recently coined when I was hanging out with Logan. And you know, people, guys, I'm not saying you got to justify, like, I'm not trying to justify violence or anything, but people must fear your crash out. Like your wife, your girl, like they got to fear you just a little bit, because that's where they're going to have respect for you. Like they got to fear if you crash out. You know, if Akaash crashes out, she'll be like, shut up, you pussy. You ain't going to do shit. You ain't going to do fucking shit. You're a little bitch ass. Because you know why? She did little micro abusing behaviors in private for years and years and years. And she's like, this guy's a fucking pussy. This guy ain't going to do shit. This guy's a bitch ass. This guy ain't going to do a goddamn thing. And so she's like, you know, a tyrant king. No one's standing up to her, you know, but remember, tyrants always get overthrown and they get violently taken care of.
Less work for me.
I don't. Can you talk to our wives?
Right. See how she said right there too? Less work for me. When a woman likes you, they don't view sex as work. Okay. When a girl really likes you, you know, she tells you, come here, I want to suck your dick. When a girl really, really likes you, she can't keep her hands off of you. She's like, come on, let me suck your dick. Fucking lay down. Let me do this thing. She'll initiate sex. This is what they'll do. They'll fucking suck your dick. They'll suck your dick for a long time, you know, like 15 minutes. And then after that, she'll fucking take off her pants and mount you, and she'll start fucking you. Like, that's true. When they really, really, really like you, they are the sexual aggressors. You know? So, yeah, right here. OG King Life. Your lady shouldn't even ever in her life think about telling you to shut up or call you out of your name. Facts. Facts. You know?
I tell you why I don't really. You know the horrible decisions?
Yeah.
You guys are like, dude, I think your girl will be down. She keeps saying how pretty Weezy is. And I was like, even then, I was like, no, the fuck. She's all talk. She's all bluster. That's why I haven't tested the hand job.
Paper tiger?
She's our dog. She's a yapping little dog behind a fence. Stuff that's gonna happen. There's no bite. All bark, no bite.
So you would say that, but in reality, if he actually did go get it.
Okay, like, let me think about it. If you actually did go get it, yes, like, I think it would bother me like 30%, but I feel like 70% I'd be like, okay, whatever. I put you through a lot the past couple weeks.
Like, he deserves it.
I feel like I owe it to you.
You kind of deserve it.
Yes. And we're going to be supporting
But she just
We
can't
are
be
so close
prettier
to
than
Chinatown.
Who can do it?
Wait, she can't be prettier than you.
Yeah, she just can't be prettier than
Yeah. I mean, that's not gonna. Yeah, unless you go.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be an old Chinese lady.
My justification for the hand job is it's emotionless and it's
It's just like a little thing after a massage. Sure, okay.
Yeah, that's a great. I mean, I'm on board.
Yeah.
Fire. I also like the fact that it's just less work for you.
Yeah.
And I know your day is full of work.
Wow.
Well, let's get a counter argument. Let's get a counter argument. Okay.
See, that's a genuine laugh from Akaash, because he's like, yeah, this bitch doesn't do shit all day. Look, see the difference in the laugh? He's like, because, you know, Schultz clowning on her. He's like, bitch, you're a fucking useless hoe. You're out here spending up this man's money and talking shit on TikTok. She's useless. Like I said, she is quite literally a useless fucking whore.
Because I think that was inappropriate and that was uncalled for. So will you go ahead and dismiss this and explain yourself on record?
I do things.
Okay, all right. Look, my client in this case, that's not what she said.
Mark, can you be Jaceline's lawyer in this moment?
Jaceline cooks, she cleans, she maintains her home on a monthly basis. Is that true?
Yes.
There you go.
Not by me specifically, but yes.
Yes, and you also will find people.
Yeah, but not you.
Yes.
You schedule. Someone got a man's
But they
house.
all have cleaning people.
Yes.
Yes, I like how you call them cleaning people. That was very politically correct.
That was.
But do I not take care of Happy like he's my son?
Of course. And I go on the road. I come back. It's clean. I don't know if you hire somebody or if that's you, but every time I come back, it's clean.
Unfortunately, Akaash has a Maltese named Happy. Can you guys believe that? I have a Maltese named Happy, but my Happy's a girl. Can you believe that? It's crazy. Yeah, MLD's choice says, MLD, where you at? Is that you speaking? It's me. I'm here. I'm in Korea. No camera. I'm here getting some, like, I had to get my veneers redone, and I'm not in the position to be on camera right now. I'm a little cooked right now. You can tell I can, like, talking a little weird, and you know, fucking sound a little strange. But I just wanted to fucking get out here and be real and just tell you guys. I wanted to jump on this quickly to give my take and you know, break it down for you guys surgically, because that's the only way you gotta, you know, that's the only way you're gonna learn, straight up.
hire someone, yeah.
Really? Without me knowing? Now I feel betrayed. I thought you did something.
See, everyone's hiring people. You know what I mean? And jobs, cleaning. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. Yes.
Everyone's got something.
Outsourcing works. If there's one people on the planet that understands the value of outsourcing, it should be Indians.
Yeah.
So this is
Exactly.
yeah. Okay. What else? What else was like super?
More files?
Yes. What else is part? Oh, they called it the Akaash files.
Yeah.
They released the
How
Akaash
am I
files.
equivalent to Epstein?
Let's think about it. I'm glad you asked.
You're the victim. You're the
That's what I'm
girls.
saying. It's Epstein files, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're the girls.
I know.
She's Epstein.
Yes.
Oh damn, that's so funny. See, that's fucked up, bro. But like Schultz is clowning him. He's like, yeah. He's like, you're the victim here, dog. She's Epstein, and he's trying to that's. Look at his face. He knows it's true. You know, he knows it's true. You know, it's like when Darth Vader told Luke Skywalker, "No, Luke, I am your father." He's like, "Search your feelings. You know it's true." Akaash knows it's true. That's why he's suffering, because he's not accepting the truth. He's trying to rationalize his way out of this. But deep in his intuitive heart, he knows. That's why he was like, you know, why do you like me? You know?
Clean files.
Yeah, sleep
clean
up. Yes. Okay, what else? What else was there?
Tell me something.
Yes.
Because it's been bothering me.
I love the this is
I
so
know,
good
right?
with the glasses.
Yeah.
Great character work. I'm sorry to break it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Silence. Tell me something. When Akaash is sick, how do you behave?
Ooh.
She's good, actually.
I am good.
Yeah. Oh, my wife is horrible.
There's an undertone of irritation after like day 2 where you can tell she's like, all right, let's.
I mean,
but she's
Yeah,
very,
2 days.
okay, can I just say, I feel like you guys are a little bit, like you guys exaggerate a lot. And just,
What?
No.
yeah.
Us?
And for
Us.
context,
We
literally,
exaggerate.
yes. And like,
Ridiculous.
literally,
Oh, you think everything's wrestling? You think that's
Everything's
just,
a joke?
You think we're just going crazy?
We're not taking any chances here. Do you see our security? We know what the fuck you're capable of, Jasleen.
but like for me, like an hour before my emergency gallbladder surgery, my stomach was killing me.
Oh, no.
I remember I had to interview Blau for journalism school, and I still interviewed him because I didn't want to reschedule. So I feel like women are just built different. We're built to withstand suffering.
Yes, you are. That is
So
true.
we
we're
don't
built to
really.
withstand y'all.
Yes.
That is
yes.
our suffering.
Yeah,
Yeah. That is a great point.
There you go.
Yeah, we have different types of suffering.
Yeah.
Physical pain, you guys are much better at handling.
But yeah, if you heard how often we have to hear, babe, it's a very different.
So
That's
did I tell y'all this? That like my wife asked me to do something before I got into the apartment. She heard the elevator going up. Before I typed in the code in the elevator, I heard, Andrew, can you? And I pushed 1 and went right back downstairs. Like, I'm not doing this
Just
right
go to free falls.
now. I'm not doing this right now. Let me get into the fucking house before you tell me what to do.
Look, this isn't Schultz files, okay?
Yeah, sorry, go.
I sense that you're avoiding the question.
Yeah.
Oh, is it true that on August 18th, 2025?
Yeah.
I don't know. I made that data. You said that when Akaash is sick, you hate taking care of him.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, do I like it? No.
Terrible. Like this is just like crazy. Like, because you guys got to understand, like, there's like, when you try to save somebody, like when you want to try and help somebody, you got to understand that like some people are not ever going to learn until they get burned badly. Okay. And she was like, she's saying right here, like, when you're sick, I don't want to take care of you. So she doesn't want to take care of him. She says she doesn't like when he's around. She doesn't want to sexually please him. She doesn't like him. She does not like him. Period. When you're sick, bro, when I was sick in Japan, when I was dating Miss MLD, I remember one time I was fucking sick as a dog and it was snowing outside. And she walked in the fucking snow, in the Tokyo snow. She walked to the fucking grocery store and put on her fucking gloves and put on her jacket, put on her beanie, and she walked out to the store to get me some stuff to make me like organic chicken soup. She didn't want to make me any canned stuff. And she got me a bunch of medicine. She bought me one of those cool packs and put it on my head. And then after I ate, she would massage my feet until I fell asleep, because she genuinely loved me and she genuinely wanted to take care of me, because she loved me. When this woman is saying, ugh, I don't want to take care of you, it's so annoying. And all he does is take care of her. She doesn't work. She's a talentless loser. Her podcast sucks. She sucks. Her TikTok is like fucking cringe. Her podcast is a blatant copy of the Call Her Daddy like slut show. It's just clearly evident that she doesn't like this guy whatsoever.
I appealing. But why would anyone like taking care of a sick person?
That's a good point.
Like, I'm just being honest, and maybe it is a hint of autism.
Don't let her
No,
fool you.
she's I don't know why anybody would do that. It's, you know, like
Nurses,
doctors.
They don't even like
they're
it.
compensated.
Yeah, that is actually they're getting paid for it.
Yeah.
Handsomely.
Handsomely. Yeah,
And
but
they're happy about it.
yeah, sometimes.
You
Yeah.
need enough nurses. You're like,
Yeah, they're pretty pissed off. Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
enjoy it. Y'all not enjoy this.
You know, this is one of those things you just got to fake it. It's like kissing your husband in public. You just gotta fucking fake it and be like, I love doing this. I love nurturing you back to health.
Exactly.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Okay, then you get the big reward afterwards. Okay, I
It's
heard.
like when Akaash's birthday comes around.
See how it's look now she's stressed out. See, because they're calling her out. They're calling her out, and she's stressed out. See, now her hand is holding her head up because she knows she's a piece of shit, and she knows that these guys know. I definitely have to say, I'm pretty sure that these three guys, Schultz, the black guy, and the nerdy white guy, I'm pretty sure they know that she's a piece of shit and bad for him, but Akaash doesn't want to see the fucking truth. So they know he's cooked.
I have to pretend that it's like so special, but
I
it's
don't
like
even ask for this.
the one day, yeah, you do. The one day of the year that I have to like be totally self.
Look at him. He's got his hand. Look at them. They're both stressed out by the situation. She doesn't like him. The right thing for both of them to do is break up. But she's afraid she can't go out and get another rich guy that she can control and extract finances from. And he has no game. He has no frame. He has no self-esteem. You know, he doesn't believe in himself. And so he thinks he can't go out and get another girl too.
Selfless.
Oh, yeah. That I
Which is
want.
really hard for me.
Yeah,
Jesslyn, you're doing a horrible job right now. Jesslyn, just when we think we've gotten you out of it,
Take that
go back in.
right now.
Go back in. Okay, you dig the hole deeper. Okay, his birthday is a great day.
Yeah.
And we love his birthday.
Yeah.
Which day is it?
Which,
May the 4th.
Okay, all right, you passed. You passed. Okay, a question for Akaash.
Yes.
These files leak.
Yeah.
The internet's set ablaze. You quickly flee to India. International borders.
Yeah.
You go to a different nation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you explain the impetus for this trip?
I was trying to get away from her, but she followed me.
She tracked you down.
So yeah, why did you guys go to India so immediately?
What happened there?
Unfortunately, we had planned the trip like 2 months earlier. India, Dubai, with her mom, Thanksgiving with my mom. That's what whores do. They hang out with their mom. You know what I mean? It's a horse thing to do.
Yeah. Convenience.
Okay, so you
And
went
go on a religious pilgrimage.
Yeah,
You guys went on a religious
went to the
pilgrimage?
Golden Temple, the
Yeah.
Barzab.
Did they see you, annihilate you in? They're like, not this frat house.
No.
I wouldn't
You
finish the
have to-
sentence. I couldn't do it.
You have to walk through water when you get there. They actually
Look at her. She's still stressed out, hand on her head and everything.
made her roll around in the water. She's so
They had to
filthy.
cleanse you.
So, it's a filthy person.
You're
Okay.
terrified.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go, oh, is this the place?
It was
right
actually,
here?
yeah, it was beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
What is this place called?
The holiest site.
It's called, in Punjabi, they say the Bar Sahib or the Golden Temple. It's like because it's literally made out of gold.
Oh my God,
It was
that's a
actually
lot of
awesome.
gold.
You would actually really like it. Mark
And this is in
Palette
Punjab?
gets set on fire as soon as you walk in.
Yeah, in Amritsar, yeah.
Oh, wow. And then
And I had never been, so we had planned this trip a
Oh,
lot.
look at this. Can anybody go in the water?
Yeah,
They,
you can.
yeah, like you do like a.
Miles, what the racist
You
shit are
and
you
your
laughing at
racist
right now?
bullshit has no room
That
in
is
this,
disgusting.
in this court.
That laugh right there was racism, and we know
set
it.
up.
I didn't set up anything. I asked if you could go in the water. I didn't ask if we could watch Akaash's balls. That would be disrespectful. That would be inappropriate.
Can't say that.
Why were you laughing at that?
It's a lot of clean water in India.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's just one big plate.
That water is clean. You
Yeah,
dig?
it's crystal clear water.
There's a lot of clean water in India.
Wow, Miles.
This guy's a real piece. Do you see who your husband hangs out with every day?
Yeah.
Badass.
Kurt, what is going on back there, fellas?
Wow.
Hold it together. Hold it together. All right. All right, guys. Let's take a break for a second, man.
That's what I love. Saying
Plus, like that. Love Actually.
Right.
Love
Of web recruiter.
she goes to the Munder.
Right.
Mhm.
Is Akaash fully converted to Sikh?
Guys, I'm going to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. But if you want to join my monthly coaching and learn how to not let this shit happen to you, take a quick look here. We're going to cover the second half real quick. I'm going to reload my drink and go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Closing in on 1 a.m. here in Korea, so I'm fading, but I'm going to be right back. Stay tuned because I'm going to show you some more clips from her TikTok where she's completely busted too. When she just like, she is completely caught in a lie. And they didn't really call her out like they did, but you'll see here.
What's up, guys? Thanks for watching today's video. We're going to get right back to that, but I want to tell you quickly about my coaching program, the Money Muscles Game Monthly. If you're having trouble getting women in your life, keeping them around, and getting dates, if you're having trouble with your finances, this is the program for you. It's a very simple program dedicated to solving those problems with you right now. Each of these coaching sessions are a group coaching session with live interaction on the second and fourth Sunday. Every month, we meet at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom to discuss exactly what is going on with you. what problems you have, what roadblocks are in the way. And then from there, we come up with a special plan for you to get the results that you want. I know what you could say. There's all this free information on the internet. There's all these free content creators putting all this stuff out. If that were the case, the world would be healed by now, but it's not, okay? It's the blind leading the blind. You don't even know what's good information or not. You need a mentor. You need a group. You need a tribe, and you need to be held accountable. That's what you have in the Money Muscles Game Month. In addition to that, we have a free 24-hour support Telegram chat where you can link up with other like-minded men just like you who are dedicated to solving their dating and money problems right now. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I want you to stop what you're doing right now, go to modernlifedating.com/monthly, sign up, and then you're gonna get an email sent to you with a Telegram link so you can join the Telegram chat and get on your plan to fix your problems immediately. Do not let another day go by where you silently suffer, lying to yourself, saying you're gonna figure it out, because you won't. You need help, you need a mentor, you need group support. That's what I am, that's what my community is. I've dragged myself from the depths of poverty to the tops of financial success. I've dated hundreds of women around the world. I can easily teach you how to do this, and it's a cakewalk. But it all starts with you going to modernlifedating.com/monthly and signing up today. Thanks so much, and let's get back to today's video.
All right, guys. Yeah, the link's in the description box below. If you want to book a one-on-one, you can do that, or just join the monthly coaching. You get an onboarding call with me as well. I'll talk to you one-on-one. Shout out to Eric C., who just joined this week, new member, straight out of Buffalo, New York, joined the monthly coaching. And yeah, we're going to continue to go right back up to this episode and cover some more.
No, he's getting there, though.
Yeah. She goes to the Munder probably. She makes me go more than I make her go. She's like, we're going to go.
Oh, and then hold on. We got a super chat here. I want to read it real quick. Mr. T. Wolf, thank you so much. Again, $5 super chat. His mom was calling her out, and she didn't like it at all. Jasleen account of the fight. You can hear the frustration of the mom calling out for her beat. Really? Can you send that to me on Telegram? I would like to pull that up. I didn't see that. But can you send that to me? I want to pull that up, bro. Thanks so much, Mr. T. Wolf. Mr. Wolf, TF20. Thank you so much. That's interesting. I definitely send that to me in Telegram if you can, brother. Thanks.
We should go to the Gurdwara. We should also go to the Munder. And I'm kind of like, I'm tired, dude. Let's just do one.
But which one would you do?
I would do the Munder.
Over the Gurdwara? But you get free food at the Gurdwara.
Yeah, we do get free food.
Yeah. You get to the Lunger. Mark knows. He did a video.
Yeah, we had the food at your wedding. That was great.
Yeah.
Oh, the peanut butter stuff. Yeah. What was it?
Which part? Oh, the prashad?
Yeah.
It's brown sugar, ghee, and flour, like mixed together.
Yeah. She's actually made it, non-cooking ass bitch.
You can make that?
Yeah.
Really?
It's useless.
Which is like Punjabi brown meat.
You can't say this with all due respect.
You guys say with all due respect. Well, I guess it's your way.
What's on the internet was right about everything. Golding a horrible woman.
Yeah. Okay, so you can make all these things. You can make all.
You see when he called her gold digging whore of a woman, she playfully slapped him. That's what she wants. She wants him to man up and call her out. He's like, you non-cooking ass bitch. Guys, if you have a woman and she doesn't cook, she doesn't clean, and all she does is organize cooking and cleaning for you, that's a useless woman. That's a wasteful parasite. And you guys would be so shocked if you realized how many women will just stay with a man just so that they could fucking live an easy life and parasite off of his wealth and success while not loving him. Women do this all the time. I'm not saying all women, but it's very, 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 very common. You know, these women will fucking have kids with a man that they don't love. Anything to escape the fact that they got to go out and work. You should have a face cam in these videos. Okay, bro. Well, I guess I'll turn off the fucking show, and I guess there's no value here. And, you know, we'll just end it there. How about that? I actually said that I'm in Korea right now. I had to get my veneers redone, and I'm not in any position to be on the fucking camera right now. But if you don't like it, you can fuck off, because if that's what your main gripe is, then, you know, you're quite frankly, you're a dumbass with no fucking game. You know, you don't need to see my fucking face to listen to what I'm trying to teach you. You need to fucking pay attention before you end up like this motherfucker, if you're getting any pussy at all.
all these things.
Yeah.
So you're presenting this version of yourself online that's not true.
But you're actually a trad wife.
I was committing to this bit because I thought that was the funny thing to do, but I'm not a comedian, obviously.
You're not fooling us.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's rank Asian people.
Okay. This is not
Don't do it.
Don't do
it.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, let's not do
Okay.
it. Yeah.
You can't, some of these questions she might answer, and then she might get in trouble in a different way.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Black people.
Okay. No, not that question.
I don't know if you remember this. So this is, but people always say like that Monty's and stuff say she's just like my mom. And I'm realizing, wait, you remember my mom, you ask her anything and she's like, no, I don't want to answer that. And then she'll answer. Yeah. I'm realizing she does the exact same thing. Maybe that's why they get along so well. But if you ask these questions, she will answer.
Your mom hit me up your mom hit me up when you guys were going through it.
Oh yeah, dude.
I know she told me, she's like, I texted Andrew. I told him my daughter-in-law is so nice.
She's
and so sweet. I was like, oh my God.
She's like, I promise she was a virgin. I promise. And I was like, I'm not getting involved in this at all. She's like, I know, I can smell it. I was like, what is that?
Up at the sheets. This was pure.
But she was working. She was working PR for you. I just want to let you know. I never doubted it. I never doubted
She
it.
was going to type a comment on the YouTube. She had it, sent it to me.
A long one.
Yeah, a long one. I was like, you don't need to do all this.
Yeah, that was probably the best.
What do you guys say? Some people say this is a whole PR stunt for you to sell tickets and for you to.
Who is that?
I would rather it be a PR stunt. Yeah.
I would love it.
Is that a narrative?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, that now you're.
I saw a couple videos of saying it's like a very strategic PR stunt.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I wish I cared that little about my wife's reputation.
Yeah. I wish. Same.
Lean in. Say you're gonna kiss at Radio City.
Oh yeah.
Kiss
We'll
reveal at Radio City.
We sell at Radio City. We will make out.
April
18th.
No,
April
If you sell at Radio City, I'll sign a prenup, a post-nup.
Post-nup.
Oh, okay, fire. Into this. I'm into this.
Have you seen any memes or content that you guys thought were funny?
Aisha chicken curry.
That was
Yes, we gotta go through the funny ones.
Objectively good.
Yeah.
I also like Aisha curry.
Yeah. Dig the hole again. Dig the hole.
I can see your point.
What about Jada?
Yes, because Aisha Curry recently went out, was like, dogging Steph Curry, like, oh, I'm living in his shadow, blah, blah, blah. Like, bitch, there's no way in hell you are ever going to amount to be the level of, like, champion that Steph Curry is. But, she's out there just jealous because everybody's outshining her. Because she's a do-nothing bitch, bro. Like, shut the fuck up, stay at home and be a good wife, like LeBron James's wife. Maybe your fucking husband would be even better.
Think it sing.
That one hurts a little, but it's funny.
Okay, what other one?
And see how her head is, again, her head is on her hand right after they called her out. Because they know if she's full of shit. They're like, oh, yeah, you would like Aisha Curry. And women are smart. They pick up on this shit instantaneously. Instantaneously, they pick up on that shit. And she knows, damn, these guys are dogging me. And she knows in real truth here, she's the bottom of this ranking of all the people on the fucking screen. Out of those 4 guys on the left and her, she knows she's a loser. She knows she's like a talentless loser with no talent. And all she's doing, is humiliating her husband and dragging him down, causing trouble, causing stress. Terrible thing for a woman to be doing to her husband. Terrible thing. Like I'm telling you guys, she's a bad person. This is a very maliciously bad woman.
It's very good.
I thought Ghislaine was hurtful. I didn't like that one at all.
Yeah,
because she told me, she goes, every time she said it, she would go, they're calling me Ghislaine. And it really hurts my feelings. But she couldn't say it without laughing every time.
The red dot table talk was good too.
Red dot table talk was good. I saw a funny one that was, actually, I thought it was very disrespectful. It said, call her daddy, more like call center daddy.
That's good. That's really good.
Unfortunately,
really
that's pretty good. So cheers.
Yeah.
But it still pissed me off.
I saw one with you making out with the dog. And they were like, man, she'll kiss the dog. And
That's true. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I never thought I just kissed.
Now, would that have something to do with the fact that there's no romantic connection between you and the dog?
Yes. He's my child. He's my son. So don't think about it.
So you would smother your son with kisses?
Yeah.
That makes sense because it's not romantic.
Yeah.
But when you kiss Akaash, there's like real horniness.
Yeah, like he's daddy.
I think it's just like this.
Yeah. Akaash is daddy or what?
Yeah.
Zaddy.
Yeah. What's his favorite position?
Oh, you guys got a lot of.
You have to answer. You have to answer.
I got one of those.
So you guys, this is how comfortable. What?
No, I won't.
No, Akaash just turned his cheek.
Yeah.
Okay, before we wrap this up, was there anything that you saw? Was there anything that, like, obviously all the things I imagine made you feel bad. Was there anything that specifically bothered you or,
I mean, I think people talking about the sore butthole story, because that was more kind of like an assault story, but I didn't want to label it as such because I didn't think it was super traumatizing and I had already shared one. Right. And I feel like the internet has a quota for girls of like how many assault stories they could share, regardless of if it's true or not. Like, obviously I didn't.
You think internet would be like, oh, every story she tells.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do. That's why I was like, oh, this happened. I didn't really say it's okay.
So what happened, if you don't mind saying?
Well, I mean, So I was living in San Francisco, working on
Definitely
my
a
internship.
black thing would happen there. Not shocking at all.
This is like when Tinder first came out. There was no Bumble, there was no Hinge. I met this guy on Tinder, whatever. Like we were like just feeling like the vibes, and I stupidly was like, "Oh, you can sleep over," but like not really wanting to hook up that much because again, for me, like I was just like, "Okay, maybe we can make out and just like whatever and cuddle." But then I guess he like wanted.
Was this guy Indian?
No, he was like way.
Yeah, he took it very differently. Than, yeah, I've learned this translation.
Wait, what do you mean?
An Indian guy might understand what an Indian girl means when she says we're hooking up. It doesn't mean we're fucking.
There's something conservative.
I think most American.
I was thrown off by her inviting him over because when
Yeah,
I've
that
been
was-
invited over, that usually means we're fucking.
No, I know that was again stupid decision on my part. I was like 21, so it's like I really just like I don't know, like I just was making bad decisions all around. So it's like, but I was like, okay, like we'll kiss, whatever. I don't remember, honestly, I don't even remember too much, but I just remember him like trying to like sneak a finger, and I was like, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
But like then the next day, like it was like kind of feeling sore, but it wouldn't. Like if it had been anything else, it would, that would have been a whole other story. It would have been like it would have teared something, So it was just like that.
Okay, so it was just like that. Okay, so that's all a fucking lie. All right. So first of all, she says she's a shy girl, right? But why is she on Tinder? Second of all, earlier in today's episode, she said she had a roster of guys, which is 2 guys. A roster means you're seeing them again and again. All right. So now there's a 3rd guy. Now majority of us in here have had sex with a woman before, right? How many times have you been making out with a girl and trying to escalate, and you don't go for the pussy, but you go to put your finger up her asshole? Who honestly does that? As a guy, you're making out with a girl, and you're like, okay, I'm going to spend the night and cuddle. Right? No, usually if you're not getting any pussy, you go home. And then why would a guy take his finger and try to put it down in her crotch and then put your finger up her asshole? So you're going to have shit on your finger. You're going to have shit under your nails. And you're just so in love with shit on your fucking finger and shit on your nails and shit under your nails that you want, and you think like, oh, let me just finger this girl's asshole. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Why would you want to finger a girl's asshole? And assholes are tight too. Like if you try to put your dick has to be rock fucking hard to put your dick in a girl's asshole. But the body's not built that way. Your asshole is not a loose thing. It is a tight thing. Okay? And, I've tried to fuck a girl in the ass when I'm like not fully hard, and like it's impossible. Like you have to be rock fucking hard. You have to spit on her asshole or use some lube, or she has to be sucking your dick and making you real wet before you put it in her ass. It doesn't make sense at all. She's a liar. She's a bad person.
A creep pervert that was trying you, and the internet ran off with this crazy narrative of something completely different.
Yo, security, you got to find those guys.
We gotta get them.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Can I beat this guy up?
Yeah.
Probably not.
No, you can.
You can take yours. Outsource. Get the rose to his head. You got
Okay. Anything else? What other things popped up? We gotta get it all out.
Yeah, we need to get it all out.
We need to purge this.
And I'm not gonna be happy until we figure it out.
Oh, the dermatologist video.
That one pissed me off. That was outrageous and completely uncalled for.
Yeah. So tell us why you were showing your cheeks to a guy and asking if he's single.
To a single Indian doctor.
Can I just give the whole lore? Okay,
Yes.
looking back, I get it. It was stupid. I was being stupid, okay? But we all make mistakes. But
Good point. Technically, we do.
Yeah, so what happened was I actually fell in Pilates class. I fell on my ass. Me and Akaash happened to have an amazing romantic weekend together.
Where? What position? Where? Sorry, hold on.
Just in New York City, just whatever, enjoying life. And maybe we had just gotten the rose toy too, so it was like also really fun.
What's the rose toy?
Andrew, it will change your
What's
life.
the rose
This
toy?
is inappropriate.
Is it a toy for sexual things?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes things very easy and efficient.
Whoa.
You'll never have to go down again.
But it's not penetrative.
This is Akash's like
This is my
massage parlor.
outsourcing. This is my outsourcing.
You are an enigma, though.
Whoa.
No. You are like you're so what? Why? That's a word, right?
I know.
It is
Just
a
the
word.
energy is great.
Yeah. Hard energy.
You're leaving that. The hard R hotel. Dude. That was wild.
Okay, an enigma. Okay. Oh God, it
It
says
ends
it.
with
Go
an
ahead.
A, so it's different.
Yeah. What is? Oh,
Not
chill
that.
out. There's a woman
No,
here.
not that. No, not
Okay.
that. We don't use that one. Nothing goes inside. That's
Yeah,
okay.
just that one, yeah.
You don't,
Okay.
yeah, you don't have to
but
cigarette
you're
lighter
comfortable sharing this.
Yeah.
But then there's other things you're not.
Because I also feel like this could help girls out. You know,
Yeah.
I'm on an SSRI, so sometimes you need like a little boost. So why not?
Yes, this is why I think that there's
get
confusion.
confused, yeah.
'Cause
That's
people
a-
comfortable
that's a-
talking about that, but then also not feel comfortable.
Yeah.
That's another red flag too. When she's like, "I'm on SSRI," that's selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor, which means she's taking drugs to stop her from being depressed. That's another fucking red flag. And typically, chicks who are ran through are more prone to depression. This is clinically proven in multiple psychological studies as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Sexual things. That's where the brain goes. What I have to make up something.
I don't know. It's hard for me. I mean, I just am existing. I'm not trying to like. The only thing I try to do is just be myself on TikTok, but like 10 times extra.
Yeah.
And again, like not to justify,
Well,
but I feel like
times.
I've been with Akaash since I'm 22, and I feel like I've learned so much of my humor from him, my personality from watching you guys. I've hung out with so many comedians, so I'm like, oh, like be extreme, be funny, as long as your actions are a good person. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, I can say whatever I want.
Don't you blame
Obviously,
this
I
on
can.
us?
No, you're right.
Blame this on us, Jess.
I'm just trying to give context.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not blaming
Fair
anything.
enough. Okay, so you were saying you guys had a really horny weekend with your toy.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And so what happened was, as a joke on TikTok, I showed the bruise, like not like I didn't show my full ass cheek, but I just show a little bit. Because again, like repressed Indian girl, I'm like, oh, I can dress however I want as long as I don't actually do anything. So I'm like, okay, you know, tell me you had a good weekend with your husband without telling me. Showed the little bruise. Richie, who's my dermatologist and my brother, amazing like practitioner, he was like, I've gone to him for hyperpigmentation. It really bugs me. And he's like, hey, I just want to let you know, if you don't treat this, this is going to pigment. And then he knows he's going to have to deal with me later. Like, please, can you get rid of the scar? So he's like, I would just treat it like ASAP or whatever. So I'm like, okay, perfect. I'll come in. And then again, me being stupid, like, because I want to go on double dates. I'm like, oh, he's single. And I'm like having like this like tongue-in-cheek thing of like kind of alluding to me and Akaash having sex, even though I actually found Pilates. So the whole thing was taken out of context.
Sorry, bro.
I never said I had strong dick.
That's
This is
fair.
really, if anything, affirming for me.
That's fair.
But did that make more sense, like to the context?
Yes, of course.
Okay,
But at the
okay.
same time, the issue is always like
People's perception.
Yeah, the
yes.
perception.
I think the big disconnect with you is like, and also there's a version with both of you. Is it you guys are so fucking innocent because
Yeah.
you've never been with anybody.
Mhm.
So when you say weird sexual things,
Yeah.
you think it's absurd.
Yeah.
But you are unique
Yeah.
in your innocence with each other.
I think that
This is such cap. This is like where I'm kind of on the fence about. I don't know about Schultz, man. I mean, these people, these Hollywood types are all fucking snakes. But the fact that he's saying she's innocent is crazy. Like, crazy, bro. Super fucking crazy. Not innocent at all. Yeah, user 343. I have a feeling Schultz is either a snake or a simp. Most likely a snake.
was a mistake I made, is like thinking that people would understand that.
They
like,
will not.
Yeah, they won't.
Because the immediate reaction to anybody like who's had, because Alex and I, Mark is more similar to you guys.
Mm.
And you know, he's been with his wife, right? So it's like, whereas Alex and I have, you know, we've had other chicks and like our wives have had as well. And then we got to think about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Yes. We were horses. Exactly. Yeah. All the horses. Come on. No. But like, so that we're there is a part of us probably comparing and feeling insecure and maybe feeling potentially inadequate.
Yeah.
Right. So that runs through our minds where you guys have been with nobody. So you can feel confident being.
Yeah, I think to be fair to everyone, there was a time in our relationship where I would have been more insecure, but when like she's essentially homeless with me and didn't go anywhere and stayed right by my side, I think the jokes don't bother me because it's like when you're broke as fuck, you see exactly who a person really is. Like I've seen her at her core, good, bad, all of it. So I know who she is enough that none of these things I'm ever gonna take seriously because I've seen her. We've been at the absolute bottom. She's seen me at my absolute worst. So if I make these jokes, if I call her a bitch or whatever, she's like, I know this. Like at our absolute worst, we still love each other. We still stay by each other's side. So
Look at her face. She's so worried. Look at her. She's so fucking worried that he might fucking call her out. Look at her. Look at her face. She's very worried.
Absolute worst. So if I make these jokes, if I call her a bitch or whatever, she's like, I know this. Like at our absolute worst, we still love each other. We still stay by each other's.
Look at her face. And see how, look, if you look at her finger too.
So I think that's.
See how she's like pinching her fingers together? That's because she's under stress. She's under duress. The chat's kind of covering here. I'll rewind it a second. But look at her.
Make these jokes. If I call her a bitch or whatever, she's like, I know this. Like at our absolute worst, we still love each other. We still stay by each other's side. So I think that's what I didn't realize also. And I didn't think
The face plus her pinching her fingers and pushing down on her nails and like into her fingers. She's under duress right now. She's not feeling good at all about this at all.
I was nearly famous enough to become a meme.
Yeah,
I was wrong.
That is beautiful. Now, with your guys' relationship, like neither of you come from these like loving marriages, right? Is it Is it cool to experience love? Is it what you think of when you see in movies? Like,
yeah.
What is that? I'm curious what that's like. You know, I was very privileged. Like my parents were really in love with each other, and that was kind of my expectation. You guys discovered it for the first time.
Yeah, it's so funny because I was literally talking to my therapist, and I think I was kind of getting tearful because I was thinking about my mom and everything that she went through in her marriage, which obviously wasn't great, and like just immigrating to this country with like 2 little girls, and like just so many things that she had to go through. That I was like, I feel so bad that she had to live this life, but now I get to live this like beautiful, luxurious, glamorous life with this guy who like treats me like a princess. And then my therapist was like, yeah, but in a way it's so beautiful because you're kind of living like her American dream.
Wow.
So it's like, I really think that for Akaash too, because I know that my mother-in-law was also in a similar kind of situation. And I feel like for us, we really got so, you know, lucky to like find each other and find our like soulmates in each other. I wish that my mom, who's like the most amazing lady in the world, could have experienced that. And maybe, you know, she'll kind of experience that like later in this chapter, but yeah.
No, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It is. It's what your parents sacrificed so you guys can have this kind of
exactly,
stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
I truly, like, again, I think that's it. She actually realized it faster than I did, but now I'm like, oh, that's my soulmate. So again, the jokes.
That's also like, that's crazy. You think your soulmate is like a woman like this, bro. And it just shows you like, you know, when you just have a lack of experience, like if your whole life, all you're doing is eating a shit sandwich, you're like, yeah, shit sandwiches are great. Like everybody, you know, shit sandwiches is what we eat. People are like, no, you don't have to eat a shit sandwich. You can have filet mignon. You can have salmon. You can have sushi. You know, you can have spaghetti and meatballs. But he doesn't know better. And he doesn't have self-esteem and self-love and self-respect. So, you know, he's rationalizing the situation because he thinks he's doing this because it's the, quote, right thing to do, end quote, you know. Yeah, another thing right here too, right? She doesn't want to have his babies. Facts.
Don't bother me. I know what's happening. And go buy I like encourage her to buy stuff early on because I
got that shit.
Maybe, but early on, and you didn't go through this. Being broke with your girl and not being able to buy her anything is so fucking emasculating that when we started making a little bit, we saved for years. Yeah. And when she was like, I don't know if we can afford this. I'm like, no, I promise we're safe. She was more anxious for a long time. I was like, no, this is like, I think even therapeutic for you, for us. Like,
I feel like, yeah, it would almost like teach me like a little bit of exposure therapy. I mean, now probably not, but like in the beginning, not. Yeah, it's probably like, oh, it teaches your brain like, okay, this is safe. I can do this activity, like just like how posting on TikTok was, and like whatever else. But I mean, now, yeah.
But it is interesting that you're gonna have a different relationship, you know, to the money that Akaash makes when you guys were locked in before you had anything.
Yeah,
you know, and you will feel more part of that journey with him.
Yeah.
Than like if Akaash is this fucking multimillionaire and then he like finds you and then you have that attitude. But what the internet just sees is a completely different picture, which is like, okay, he's got this beautiful girl and she like buying bags and that's what the thing is.
No, optically it makes sense that she would be a gold digger. Much hotter than me.
No, stop saying that. You're fine, bro.
You're the prize. You're the prize.
I look decent with a shirt on.
Anyway, listen, in the interest of turning all the stones, can you dispel a rumor? I heard a narrative online that you guys were together and then you took a break for like 2 years and then when you started making money, you came back. Can you dispel this?
No, we took a break for like a month or 2 months.
After I started making money. Post Patreon. What an idiot.
He had a different confidence when he was with Yeah, he was telling you to shut up more.
No, I just want to shut the fuck up's a year.
Oh, that's the rule?
Yeah.
That's a great deal.
I got 8 left. Happy holidays.
All right. I feel like we've done a pretty good job here.
Listen, we love you guys. I mean, obviously,
So I'm just gonna cut it. I'm gonna go right to this next clip here. So she said there's only 2 guys, right? So she was saying all this shit. So now take a look at this clip here. And I find it that like, okay, it's really bad because this guy, Andrew Schultz, didn't call out the most damning part of this fucking whole thing. Look exactly what she says right here on her TikTok. Okay. Take a look here. All right.
City is actually like living in a movie because I was walking home. Can you not like rest your elbow on me? Don't even fucking breathe on me right now. Fuck my life. You're affecting my career in a negative way because every time I want to do a TikTok, you're there. And I can't be myself.
I think this is yourself.
No, I think,
hey guys, get ready with me. I don't think that's yourself.
there's another version of myself that you bring
This
out
is the real
because
you.
you're always
This is the real
around.
you.
Go to the gym.
I just got back.
Okay, well, go back again.
By the way, we have to leave for our massage at the Mandarin Oriental in 18 minutes. You poor thing.
Do you want to go to Mew Mew on Sunday?
I cannot.
Why?
Because we have a podcast at 5 p.m. and I'm coming back from a wedding.
Okay, so let me get this.
Okay.
No. So let me get this straight. The whole week you've been here, we haven't done any activities. And then you've been annoying on top of that. And then finally, when I want to do activities, on Saturday or Sunday, you're not available.
You can do the activities without me.
Is that a fucking joke?
If she likes you, she doesn't talk to you like this in public at all. Okay? At all. And there's another video. I want to show you guys this real quick. Okay? And people are just destroying her even more now with all this shit, man. She is just getting even more hilariously fucking just like completely humiliating this guy even more, bro. Even more. Okay. So there's a TikTok. Okay. And I want you to take a look here. All right, look at this video. Okay. Okay. This is just a quick little compilation of everybody talking shit about her. Because no one fucking believes her bullshit, right? Now check this out.
Some sort of proof, right? And now all this stuff is coming out.
Because when I was in college, I dated this guy. You know, he didn't want to fool around when I was on like the heaviest days of my period. Okay, totally understandable. I get that. Great, good news. My period ended. Like we can like have fun tonight. Blah blah. And he was going down on me. Like, wouldn't you know it? I was still spotting. And also, if you're like poking around down there,
you're saying you're a big old prude.
Yeah, literally. Why do these men who make $60,000 a year talking about gold diggers? You don't have any gold to dig. You don't have to worry. You don't even have to worry about it. It's like, bro, we're not even talking about you because the guys that are actually in the 1% tax bracket, they want to do like the things that my husband and Nav are doing. They want to take care of women. They don't want us to be stressed. They want to be in our divine. They want us to be in our divine feminine energy. I saw this amazing TikTok.
And it ain't even about only lying, you know, but having zero regard for his career, talking about all this stuff online, airing their dirty laundry online with zero regard.
So let's go this again. Okay, let's go. Let's one more time. Look.
The deed, that still counts as a sexual experience. Like, she still lied to you. Her lack of respect for Akaash is stemming from this. She played it off as some sort of prude, right? And now all this stuff is coming out.
Because when I was in college, I dated this guy. You know, he didn't want to fool around when I was on like the heaviest days of my period. Okay, totally understandable. I get that. Great, good news. My period ended. Like we can like have fun tonight. Blah blah. And he was going down on me. Like, wouldn't you know it? I was still spotting. And also, if you're like poking around down there,
you're so she's talking about he was hooking up with this guy who was going down on her. She's like, okay, my period's done. But I thought but she said, I'm only making out with guys. She says, hooking up means I was only making out with guys, right? And then she's like, oh, by the way, my period is done. Now we can hang out and now we can do things together. And then she said the guy was eating her out. So he's just eating her out and then stops. And then she says, oh, he was poking around down there. So he was eating you out. And then what? And then he's just like, okay, we're not going to have sex now. I'm not going to penetrate you. Akaash knows the truth. He just doesn't want to accept it. Jasleen Singh is a bad woman. She is a textbook evil American woman. She's out here lying, humiliating her husband, all because she's desperate for clout because she's empty on the inside. And she knows it. She knows she's out here just fucking spending his money and making him look like a total fool. Like, what the fuck? Like, you expect that? Like, we're not your husband, bitch. Okay? We're not dumb to the point that we're going to believe you when you're like, oh, hey, you can come over. My period's done. How does that even make any sense? Hey, you can come over. Even though all I do is make out, come over. Oh, I'm a shy girl. Oh, let me tell you about this Tinder hookup. And I think he put his finger up my ass. Oh, but there's only been 2 guys. So there's only been 2 guys. We hear stories about multiple guys. She says she's out here popping her pussy. She says that's actually just dancing. She's saying that I'm a virgin, but then this guy, she's on TikTok saying this guy's eating my pussy. And oh, you could come over because guess what? My period's done. Like why would you even sell it? Like, why would you even make that a thing? Oh yeah, come over. My period's done because I want you to, you know, take a look here real quick. This is then look. This is from her TikTok.
Man is weird about periods. That's a red flag. Break up with him immediately, no pun intended, because when I was in college, I dated this guy. You know, he didn't want to fool around when I was on like the heaviest days of my period. Okay, totally understandable. I get that. And I was like, oh, great, good news. My period ended. Like, we can like have fun tonight, blah, blah. And he was going down on me. Like, wouldn't you know it, I was still spotting. And also, if you're like poking around down there, like, more blood can sometimes come out even if your period is over. And I swear to God, like, I thought my period was done. He like looked at me with so much disgust, and I'll never forget that moment. Like, I felt so ashamed and so dirty, and like he was like, how could you do this to me, and all this stuff. Ruined the night and like whatever. And he was my boyfriend at the time. I was just like so depressed. I went home and
He's my boyfriend at the time. My boyfriend who I let eat my pussy, but I don't have sex with. So you're my boyfriend, and I'm happy. Hey, you're my boyfriend. Hey, come over, boyfriend. My period has stopped, boyfriend. Why would you celebrate your period being over if you're a virgin and not having sex? Oh, come over, boyfriend, so you can eat my pussy. Makes no sense.
like I called my sister and I was like, I have to tell you something. Like, this happened to me. And she literally was like, so? And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, Jesse, that's so normal. Like, yeah, sometimes you spot. Like, why would he make it such a big deal and like punish you for it? And I didn't realize that at the time, but being with my now husband, it's so different because he has never once shamed me for spotting, or like maybe if we are fooling around and then like a little bit of blood gets somewhere, he's not like, ew, whatever. He's just like, oh, I'll wash the sheets. I got it. Like, he's so fucking sweet. I'll just give him a heads up like, oh, my period's actually like really heavy today. And he's like, okay, no worries. But then if I'm like, oh, I'm actually still spotting, he's like, I don't care. And look, I'm not saying everyone has to be comfortable with the same things.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. And it just, again, it goes down to one thing and one thing only. She's a liar. She's a liar. She's a bad person. And the only way for Akaash Singh to save himself is to fucking divorce this chick. But he's a beta male. He has no self-esteem. He has no game. He has no frame. And he's doubling down on defending this fucking useless whore. And again, right? Yeah, thank you so much. Mr. T-Will says, yeah, the lies don't add up. And that's the thing. When you lie so much, when you lie so much, and you have a giant database of your lies on the internet, you cannot fucking keep up with all the lies. It makes no sense. So I hope you guys learned a lot from today's episode, because this is just brutal for Akaash. But let this be a lesson to people saying all you need is looks, all you need is money, all you need is status to get gross. No, Akaash has no game. He's out here making millions of dollars. He's out here living in luxury fucking penthouse in New York, and he's married to a whore who's publicly disrespecting him and making him look like a complete fool, stressing him out, making him feel bad every day. And she lied about her virginity. Be smart, guys, and have the balls to kick a woman out of your life when you know it's time for her to go. Because if you learn from your mistakes and you keep marching forward, you'll be able to replace her. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.